Okay, this is a quick tutorial how to set up live weather on Rf2. It's quite easy. I'll have a couple of links in description. One will be for the application itself and where to get an API key. Once you get the program, just unpack it, and you'll end up with 3 folders. Now, I installed just a basic program without the widgets and all the rest. So, and how I do it is just open the top folder. You can do the README. It does explain how to do it there. The only difference here is because most of us now gone to Steam, your file directory will be a little bit different to what it states here. So what we do, we grab the 64 and we copy that. We then go to our Rf2 directory, 64-bit and plugins. We paste it in there, which I've already done. You then grab the 32-bit weather control plugin in DLL, which will be the 32. Same deal, just go to 32-bit plugins and paste it in there. Once you've done that, there's one more file, which will be the weather control plugin, which is an INI file. Copy that one, and that'll actually go into your user data and into your player folder, and just paste it in there. Now, if you do have multiple servers on your DEDI, it's a matter of just copy that file and put it in individual or in all of your DEDI servers. So if you've got player 1, player 2, player 3 and so on, just paste it into those. But once you do that, as you see in player, I've got this being just on my own laptop, desktop. It's port number there you'll see is 12345. I'll leave that as it is, but on your DEDI, if I'm in player 2, I'd change the 5 to a 6, and then if I'm player 3, I'd change the 5 to a 7, and so on. And always remember to save. Okay, the other part then is to go back, open the real-time server. There's only 2 files I'll grab from out of here, is the weather server and weather server. Copy those, and I'll then paste them straight into the main directory of Rf2, which you'll see down here. Once you've done that, you'll have to open up the configuration settings file there. Open that one up. Once you get your API key, you'll have to add it after this line where you see equals. Just paste it there. Also, you'll have to change the path. Me being it's the path to the main directory of Rf2. For me, it's D drive programs, Steam apps, common Rf2, and you'll have to also change the GDB extract path, which you'll find in your Rfactor 2 directory under plugins, track map, tracks, and just paste it into there, which I'll show you that there now. Plugins, track map, and it's under tracks, and well, that's the directory you want to point it to. So once you've done that, you can then load the program. I'll get back into the directory, which will be the next one up, the application from the bottom there. Now, quick tip: if the program crashes, it's because you've already got the program open. You can't have 2 instances of the same program going, as we all know. First things you want to just check is make sure you've got the right directory. At the top line here you'll see, and the GDB extract where it's going to find and read information. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, in default, it's actually set as none, and also here in smoothing weather change is 0. So I suggest straight away just change that 0 to a 163. I don't know why it's got to be that number. That's what I was told yonks ago. And looking at the README, the question mark, it's showing that which is related to this part over here. I'll try and highlight it there, but I can't highlight it. It's, if you look down, you'll see our server every 173. For real life time, you've got to have it lower than that number. So 163 as it is. Okay, so then put it down to real time and apply that. Now once you load a server up, Mind you, always hit start web server or web server. Once you start a server up, automatically it should come up here in the middle where you've got your port. As you see, mine's already written stopped. You should have all your ports or individual player folders lit up there. And once you do go on a server, over here at the bottom right hand corner where you'll see last call, you'll have all the information there as to whether it is in lifetime, and it'll tell you the latitude and longitude. Now, in instance, if it comes up right down the bottom left here where your mouse is, it's got an error message there. If you can't read it all, just maximize for one. It'll give you an error message here, or that's if you do get an error message. It might be because your GDB extract folder might be incorrect, so just double check all those. As you also see here in the middle, Weather Underground API key. As you see, there's nothing there now because I don't have one on this PC. But once you put it into where I showed you in the RF2 directory, which is under Weather Server, and add it to this line, once the program starts, you will see that you will see it in that line. Okay, and that's about that. Actually, I will show you as well. Down where you've got real-time user replay, record replay user, you can hit, and also back up here in the middle where you see real-time. I've just got the drop-down box, put it to user, and apply that. Now, if you want to set some weather to your track, you can. It's a matter then just where you see these boxes, these 9 boxes down the bottom left here. You can change how you want the weather around the track, or some sort of how. I mean, I can't get it always working around the track the way I want it. 9 times out of 10, it's just got to be in the middle box here, and put down how much intensity of rain you want, whether it's 50 to 100%, 5%. In the middle here, same line. Overall cloud coverage, you put from 0 to 100%. Temperature, you can change that, but there's no real need in it because it's not changing the actual track temperature. Now, if you do change these settings, go over here to where you see send weather to server. Just send it there, or just click that button and it'll send it to your server. In saying that, it will take a couple of minutes for it to take effect. I'd suggest change the actual temperature, because once you're on the track, or once you're on the server there, once the temperature starts changing, you'll know that it's then activated and working. Okay, there is another little section here, but I haven't done it myself. That's in the record it. You can record, say if you're going to race at night, but in real time there's a track race on, or same track you're going to race. You want the weather to be the same as what it was during that day. You can put the information in here and then replay it again later on that night if you're going to run your server. Okay, well that's that. Now, to get your API key, I've got a link down the bottom of the description there. You'll just come here under pricing. Well, you see it's 0 anyway for what we want it for. It gets enough calls for what we need. So just leave it as it is and just purchase key. As I said, when you do get purchase, you're not actually paying for it. And yeah, that's about that. So once you've got it going, have fun. And as I said, there are other parts to the program, such as widgets, but I don't use them. Don't need it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, have fun. Ciao.